Welcome, folks, to beautiful Tempe, Arizona, and the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils. Sparky and the gang ready and fired up for this matchup. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Sun Devils offense drives out there to open this game. All right, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. The pickup is 7 yards.
Fullback and on that.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And they hand it off to the back. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Or it's snapped to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play.
That's not what I thought I called.
Still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It wasn't even on there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Sticking with the running game. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Oh, it's so close.
To the goal line at the 1. What a run.
This defensive coordinator makes some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Direct snap to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, in a hurry. Got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop.
I'm gonna miss him when he goes to the fucking pros this year.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here.
Fuck you, Oregon. That's for stealing all my recruits.
So Oregon's offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk. The other half of this quarterback duel we're expecting to see today. This should be a lot of fun.
Well, all the hype and build-up throughout the week, you wonder if it's gotten into the minds of these two guys. They got to remember, they're not competing against each other. They got to lead their offenses down the field and put points up on the board. Let's see who handles it better.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on.
Legal
The
contact.
head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Payne. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. When he's got some space here.
No, he doesn't. He ain't got no space.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
Ended off too slow.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Wants some time, now lets it go.
I thought he was going to keep following that guy.
There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got them right where you want them on third and long, and you give up a run play for a first down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out too quick in coverage.
Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Getting set. Here's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 26.
One gonna let me jump over him.
Getting closer to the red zone. And the Sun Devils pick up enough to get a first down there. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, ASU.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
He's going to go for about 7.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really,
Get him down.
Sophomore's got him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Going to try to use his legs here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. And the Ducks will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. It reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Oh,
He tried to press
overthrew
the ball
him.
deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Handoff heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Yeah, get your people.
In the hurry up. Trying for the touchdown on the right side.
Holding. Fuck you.
It's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty.
On right back to it.
Coming up, second down and goal. And here's the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. And the back now goes in motion. He did not.
Oh, well.
A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Payne. Quarterback escapes the pocket. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
I love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner is brought down. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. He'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Now it's second down here. Quick throw caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the Jets.
Hell yeah, missed your fucking block again.
Right at the line for no gain.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time, nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. No turnover. Offense
Jesus
recovers
Christ.
the fumble. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a deep.
Oh, my guy got fucking burnt.
That deep shot is caught.
Where the fuck was everybody?
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only...
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now 2-possession lead. Back to throw. It's Payne. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That pass is caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He lets it go on the move. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Oh, okay.
A downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick throw, testing the middle.
He doesn't fucking fall.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the run, he'll let it go. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they
powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Now begin with a quick throw.
What the fuck is a flag on?
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out.
Oh.
That PI goes against
yeah.
the receiver. It'll cost the offense. The junior quarterback showing toughness, standing in there to take the hit. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking downfield. It's Payne.
Oh, he's wide open.
Pass complete on a crosser. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down.
Yeah, fuck that one up.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Game's getting weird.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to pass. It's Payne. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments?
Oh, my God.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. An important third down attempt for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Holding.
But looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Holding, open.
Jesus Christ.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Missed your goddamn block again.
After the catch, the defense all over that one. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought
Oh, let me get another fucking holding.
So let's check this call.
Holding, open.
I'm about to shock and nod the fuck out of y'all.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. They've been stopped in their first 2 fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. And now the handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises.
Called the wrong play.
Makes a huge fourth down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Payne. Hits the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's escaping the pocket now. Tried to use his legs to make the
He just ain't gonna fucking fumble.
there, and now it's a 4th down call. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Jesus Christ.
21, that's when the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep on 3rd down. Breaking free at the 35. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that.
Oh yeah, y'all fucked.
Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On the run, he'll let it go.
He just fucking drops it.
The same time as the football.
Ah.
Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Drops it again. You're getting this fucking ball.
Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To the air. It's Herrera. Trying to extend the play.
Nope.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
The Sun Devils will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Ball handed off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And there's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Running play called on 3rd and short. The Ducks offense is on the move now.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt is no good. He missed it. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Handoff running right. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry out. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him behind the line,
let's get your fucking blocks.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Oregon. A strong fight back. That's an important score. We got a 1-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset. It's loose. Trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They feed the fullback this time. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The pass is
You don't stop fucking dropping it.
First down attempt here across the middle. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Sun Devils are in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. The offense will spend the timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge.
And he runs it in for the score.
Ooh.
ASU. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave, and that decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch made way down at the 25. And the Sun Devils will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation.